hilarious to me. Very funny.
Very nice. Well, hey, hopefully that's not a problem here for EG. Automatic, able to spot Nafany. Cloud9 trying that boost. Got spotted beforehand. There are a couple of kills, though. The rifle's on the right side of the map here for Cloud9 to make something happen. Shiro going up top and taking 2 more. This should not have been so convincing for Cloud9, but they're able to put their rifles in the right position.
As well, he knows he's walking into a trap already. The smoke grenade will try to isolate the fights, but this is wasting so much time as well. Utter disaster on this B bomb site. 7.
Ooh, yeah, go for it. Why not?
Waiting for the repeat from Buster. That is great. That's a good advantage. Isolate the long player, allows them to collect a rifle. Now they could consider just sending it, because we can see it's panic station for Cloud9 now. And automatic continues. Knife out though, and Shiro will punish him for his insolence. Some position loss. Axile still in the apartments though, and the bomb site is surrounded. So they've got quite far, all things considered. 1 rifle and remaining 2 players. Wiz with no armor has the AK. Neelan with the armor has a Glock, but sometimes situations are less than ideal. Who makes a play first? Wiz has a HE grenade as well, but really you want him holding that AK. Spots one now, but Shiro will deal with him. Switched out for an AK to be more nimble as Neelan tries to clutch with the Glock now. Well, he's 1/3 of the way there! Hold on a second. This would be absurd. It's been a very expensive round towards B. The wrap is on. It's down to Shiro and Nafany. 22 seconds on the clock. Molotov's coming their way, but still, the push is gradual from EG. The flashes will come. The flashes will go. Long gone are the flashes when the peak comes in. Automatic and Neelan instantly drops. 10 seconds to plant this bomb, and Shiro through towards Banana, where there are some retake grenades, some delay grenades, but Hex has made his way forward and caught Hobbit, which really compromises Long. Axile has to work now. Not sure if he saw 2 players, but the flashes are in, and so is Breeze with a second entry. Buster to trade, hiding behind the smoke quietly. And that buys time for the rotation. However, the rotation's being waited for. Neelan's on Long. We can see Shiro making his way towards Library. That bomb can't get planted until Buster is dealt with, though. Reinforcements are here. Finally, he is traded. Nafany's been dropped as well. Shiro in the 1v1 now. Where is Neelan? He traded his teammate. He has some information. Neelan trying to jump past. The bomb is now committed to that short position, so this could be quite an interesting one indeed. Buster will begin the proceedings. You can see Hobbit's playing the bait now. But there's Breeze coming in from the side now. The bomb did freeze somewhat around that short position, maybe because it's Wiz with the AWP, and now it has been lost. So many players in the pit, only one of which has been dealt with, and Automatic was on the low. Players, they've got Hexed over towards A. They wonder about changing the pace, and it seems they're threatening to do that. There's the trade, trying to do more. Shiro's got a wide open CT position though. You can see that weapons are being switched, so the danger is not over just yet. There's a smoke towards CT. Now, do they continue to pursue? Hobbit's in a very sneaky angle. As this smoke disappears, his position will be conceded. So in the last round of the half, there'll be a change of pace. We can see Hex swinging top mid, wondering what's happening. We'll be looking further for information as they start to edge towards Shiro. Lurk has been dispatched up over towards A. Automatic now, trying to force their way in towards B. Do they have any utility left? Well, that's one way to do it. Down goes Shiro. Automatic left. We've seen him up before. 33 seconds on the clock. Needs to get that bomb planted. More grenades are coming through, down to 4 HP. And there's as well. USP will continue versus these 2 Glocks. Breeze continuing to close the distance on this B bomb site. No kits though, so they need to be pressing on with it. Creeping around the site, you can see Shiro jiggling. He's seen the shadow, and it's absolutely free onto Neelan. Now they can play the beeps. Breeze in the middle of the site. They're going to pop flash Nafany in because they can't just wait for all these smokes to go. There are still 3. There's another one deployed by EG. This is an ideal situation from the CT perspective. Indeed, Nafany goes flying through. They've got to force the issue now into the crossfire, though. Hex blinds too, and Neelan is still here. But they're rotating away. Shiro with the bomb is staying behind for the time being. Looking into a crossfire on this A bomb site. This is quite a gambly run that we are seeing now. They haven't spotted a bomb just yet, and Neelan will stay at the back of the bomb site, so they're really killing for this. 12 seconds on the clock, and with that pick, Neelan still doesn't move. 1B just hiding at the back. 7 seconds to plant that bomb, and Shiro's got no time to clear the bomb site. Running 5-7. You can see how urgent that
like
was.
Only 20 of the stickers or whatever like exist. Just like weird stuff like that. I had no idea. Oh, hello, Hobbit. Oh, they tried to knife him. They don't get it. Is the full USPs in this one, so easy pickings. Cloud9
sitters, making sure people get on planes and so on. They call a coach, but they don't do any actual coaching. But I think with an analyst as well, to try and tighten up the game, plug the leaks and so on, can also be really important. 3 CTs left for EG now as Exile rounds the corner and the B bomb site is completely secured. No more saving to do for Automatic in this 1 versus 4. Bombs planted on B, forced to fight on A. And that's where this one will end.
On CT side, at least, on the EvilGenius' side of things. So let's hope that can help them out early. They've got a good stack on this side. Wiz not able to get anything going, and Breezy also dealt with. That stack looks strong, and Neelan's just been holding Palace with Automatic on the rotate. Neelan's been here the whole time. Finally tries to get active, but not able to land the shots in time. It's a clean bomb plant for Cloud9.
EG have 2 players remaining to try and win this pistol. Neelan makes his way through. They will hear him, and they'll reposition accordingly. You can see Nafanit hiding by triple now, looking for Hext. And then there was one. They all know exactly where he is, just poking, prodding, but they can play the bombs. He doesn't stand a chance of winning this round. Controlling the nature of this round. Quite static at the present. Breeze had to catch that one, surely. All the advantages there. Didn't quite land the duel, though. Just the 1 bullet, I think. Hex came to take his place, and Nafanit's ready for it. Dreamer's collapsing for EG now. They're all spread out individually at this point. You can see Neelan heading over to help. Automatic. Nafanit just, wow, behind the defenses here. No one covering the angles. Dismantling almost single-handedly this entire round. They have no position. It's like they're, I mean, I guess they are saving at this point, although that might change things quite a bit. Now we've got the bomb carry over towards B bomb site. More presence being shown now in that mid position in terms of utility. 40 seconds on the clock. Automatic is here to try and defend Connector from Nafanit, who's creeping. Shiro's posted up on the other side. Hex moving through now as Breeze shows his position. Shiro looking for the flick. Now that's the EG we want to have before we get there. Looking for number 8 now as Exile will be ready for Breeze. He doesn't even get to click on his mouse. He is a goner, and Hext is too. You mentioned trying to stay alive. It was an aggressive setup, and it's had 0 results.
Yeah, it looked... Oh, Nafanit with another clean shot.
Shoot over it. Gotta respect it. Breeze just saw Nafanit's hand before the rest of him. Needs to stay alive now. Needs to sit on this advantage. We can see Wiz in, connects up, deals with Hobbit. Maybe a 3rd round is on the cards here for EG. 5v3, taking 0 damage. Oh, never mind. Shiro just waiting. Lovely flick onto Automatic.
Oh, and it's that FAMAS anchoring this B bomb site. Hexed in a committed position, turns away and can't get back in time. Axar with a double entry onto the B bomb site. And in a split second, the advantage from EG gets turned against them.
Walking into the hands of Shiro now is Neelan. Double scope to make sure, takes his neck clean off. That leaves Wiz to surely hold on to his AWP. He can do a lot with that, but can he get around the corner in time? Well, one way or another, he'll have sat mid-position. We haven't really seen an apps push from EG in this half just yet. We did see Wiz on the balcony for 1 round. Nafanit dropped by Breeze. Drops the smoke. Avoid the response and catches Exile as well. Great play from Breeze. Exactly.
25 seconds remaining. Might be the save call here. Shiro with another miss. Hasn't been at his best here on Mirage.
Yeah, Shiro.
Come on, man. All right, well, he listened. He hit that shot. Definitely save time. Look at all the X's on the map. They're all in like the exact same. Oh, look at this. Fast from Cloud9 out through Palace. There's no one here. Oh no, Nealand's not ready. He's got a smoke in hand. It's the fast pace from Cloud9 that we were waiting for towards one of these bomb sites, and it has caught EG out.
Nice smoke down the stairs. Always want it to be touching the sides, and it is. Oh, that molly was almost a disaster for Automatic. 4v4, Shiro coming in from the back, 180, and down goes Wiz. Hexton Breeze now. Try and do what they can for a 5th round, but it only gets more difficult as Nafany swings, eats too much flashbang, falls back. Clock is ticking, they both have kits, but to get all these frags as well as defuse the
anchor I was talking about earlier. He's got an incendiary this time, but I don't know if he's going to be able to put it down in time. Oh, well, he has. Hext wasn't able to get out into the open. They've been slowed tremendously. The rotate has arrived. It is not looking good for EG, but they decide to commit into the waiting arms of the players with the USPs. This is just so comfortable now. Buster shutting it down alongside Axile.
And to clean up with the MP9 again, we see that aggression from Cloud9 at the beginning of the CT half that we saw on Inferno. Automatic starts to look down towards the stairs just as Nafany peeks him up top. Lurker has been eliminated elsewhere. Cloud9 were firmly in control on the T side, and they appear to be on their CT side as well. That was a laboured frag that didn't go Shiro's way. Hobbit has made his way out of the Palace, and again, Hex will be caught with a grenade in his hand. Wiz not far behind.
He has been traded this time, though. Nafany's here as backup. They're not expecting a second man committed. They think they've dealt with the A anchor. Oh, wait, the flash makes it awkward. He's up on the ladder. He's down to the clock. It's not as clean of a round as Cloud9 would have wanted here. Maybe a bomb plant available for EG now. Oh, Shiro. Oh, mate. Okay. Axel stole the line.
Now, from the rounds I've seen in this series, I feel like the mid-round is sometimes an issue for EG and where things start to fall apart. They are keeping the trades in their favor, though, as they have a man advantage. Start flying into the B-bomb site, distracted by the short position, and they don't know about Buster just yet. He has not announced his spot. There he is. One on the site, one on the balcony, and again it starts to fall apart. The longer the round goes on, the worse it becomes for EG. But they'll be put out of their misery. Mercy shown by Cloud9 by way of victory, 16-4.